stadium lights hit the track as 4 teams, Australia, USA, Kenya, and Romania, line up for a 1500-meter relay, 15 laps, 4 runners each. What unfolds is a push-slash-pull battle for every inch, every handoff, every second. Get ready for the turning points, the strategic moves, the story of speed. You're watching the IAAF World Relays in Nassau. It's late 2014. The starter's pistol cuts through the night and the crowd erupts. 4 teams surge forward, each runner carrying the pride of their nation. It's not only about speed, but timing. When to hold back, when to unleash, and when to hand off clean. Every second matters, and the drama begins now. The race, lap by lap. Lap 1, the start, 0 to 100 meters. The starter's pistol cracks. The USA explodes off the line, their first runner showing a perfect drive phase, head tucked, knees lifting aggressively. They gain early ground on the stagger. Kenya, calm and efficient, doesn't chase recklessly, but locks into rhythm. Australia, tucked on the inside, runs neat, clipped strides, economical and smooth. Romania starts wide, hanging on, already needing efficiency to stay in contact. The first baton exchange is crisp across all teams. USA holds a small lead, with Kenya, Australia, and Romania stacked closely behind. No mistakes yet. The stage is set. Laps 2 to 3, establishing positions, 100 to 300 meters. The race begins to settle, but the tension only sharpens. The second runners glide into their rhythm, and the USA looks razor sharp, each stride light, efficient, snapping off the track like clockwork. They're not just running, they're dictating the cadence. Kenya, however, refuses to blink. Shadowing just half a step behind, they run calm and measured, conserving energy while making sure America never gets comfortable. Australia sits in third, close enough to pounce, refusing to let the gap widen. Their runner leans into each turn, reminding the leaders they're still very much in the hunt. Romania feels the squeeze now, the pace biting harder, but they grind through with stubborn determination, refusing to be dropped. By the close of lap 3, the shape of the race is drawn. USA nudging ahead, Kenya breathing down their necks, Australia poised, and Romania clinging on with grit. Lap 4, first tension point. Kenya senses the opening and decides to test the field. With just 50 meters left in the second leg, their runner glides into a higher gear. It is not reckless. This is a measured acceleration, a calculated surge designed to unsettle the leader without burning out. The baton exchange is razor sharp, executed with absolute precision. No fumbles, no wasted motion. The kind of handoff that separates good teams from great ones. To the casual eye, it looks minor, almost routine, but in a race decided by fractions of a second, those details shift everything. USA absorbs the challenge, keeping their edge intact, but behind them, Australia and Romania feel the strain, drifting as Kenya begins to seize momentum. Laps 5 to 6, settling into rhythm. The third leg runners hit the track, and now the rhythm of the race sharpens into focus. The United States runs like a metronome. They're split near 62 seconds. Efficient, steady, unshaken. They hold firm to that slim half-second lead, refusing to give an inch. Kenya, though, isn't letting go. Their baton exchange is pure elegance. Smooth, seamless, as if the baton itself is alive, flowing naturally from hand to hand. They stalk the Americans without panic, waiting for the right moment. Australia continues to grind, disciplined in third, ensuring the race doesn't dissolve into a two-team duel. Their runner pushes every turn, determined to stay relevant. Romania slips further adrift, the gap stretching, but they never lose their form. Their stride remains balanced, their exchanges clean, showing grit even as the leaders threaten to disappear ahead. Lap 7, momentum shifts. Watch closely here. Kenya's third runner lengthens stride down the backstretch, rhythm visibly quicker. They begin creeping up on USA, shoulder nearly level by the 200-meter mark. In a single curve, Kenya executes the overtake. The crowd reacts, cheers swell as Kenya takes command. The exchange is tight, clean. They exit with a narrow but significant lead. USA now chases. Australia stays poised in third. Romania working hard just to keep visual contact. Lap 8, holding patterns. Kenya's runner keeps the tempo strong, pressing 62-second pace. The USA doesn't fold. They match stride for stride but can't fully close the gap. Australia remains in contention, a quiet but real presence a few strides back. Romania stretches but doesn't collapse. Still smooth, still committed. The race is no longer just about speed, it's about positioning for the anchor. Lap 9, Kenya's surge. Here comes the boldest move yet. Kenya's third runner times the acceleration perfectly, upping cadence in the final 100 meters. The baton exchange is near flawless. Fast, fluid, zero wasted energy. Kenya now owns a full 1 second advantage over the USA. Australia delivers a clean pass, holding third. Romania executes with textbook form, but reality bites. They're now 5 strides behind the leaders. Lap 10, record watch. The announcers' voices rise. Split times are flashing. World record pace is alive. Projection near 328 to 330. Kenya leads, looking every bit like the dominant force. The USA stretches to stay close. Australia stays disciplined, 1 to 1.5 seconds back, waiting for errors. Romania soldiers on, determined if not dangerous. The atmosphere in Nassau shifts from excitement to electricity. Lap 11, USA fights back. The American third runner digs deep. You can see it on screen. Arms pumping, cadence slightly higher. Inch by inch, the gap shrinks. Kenya still leads, but the cushion isn't growing. Australia, in contrast, senses the moment too. They claw half a second closer. Romania, while out of contention, runs fluid, arms neat, stride controlled. The momentum pendulum swings back toward the USA. Lap 12, final exchange looming. Fatigue creeps in. Kenya slows slightly as their runner approaches the exchange zone. The baton transfer is safe, but not as sharp as earlier. USA pounces. Handoff executed with aggression, their anchor nearly clipping Kenya's heel. Australia exchanges seamlessly and maintains third, ready to seize opportunity. Romania, still steady, hands off cleanly too. No disasters, but fractions of a second will now decide the race. Lap 13, the final battle begins. The anchors take flight. USA's anchor launches out of the zone, charging directly onto Kenya's shoulder. Within 100 meters, it's shoulder to shoulder. The stadium volume spikes. The entire race condensed into this duel. Australia trails by half a second, still in play if either leader falters. Romania pushes, but the podium is slipping away. The tension is palpable. Every stride matters now. Lap 14, shoulder to shoulder. Kenya and USA battle stride for stride through the curve, neither yielding. Their legs are pistons, arms slicing air. The backstretch is pure theater. 2 world-class anchors locked in a drag race. Australia lurks 3 strides back. Bronze almost assured, silver possible if chaos erupts. Romania stays consistent, ensuring a complete, respectable run. The crowd is on its feet, anticipation thick as the home straight looms. Lap 15, final stretch. Here's the climax. Out of the bend, USA edges ahead. Half a stride, maybe less. Kenya refuses to fold, glued to their hip. Australia and Romania fade slightly but hold form. Down the home straight, it's a battle of wills. The clock ticks into world record territory. USA strains, Kenya surges one last time, the line rushing up. They cross, USA by the slimmest of margins. Kenya second, Australia secure in third, Romania valiant in fourth. Moment of truth. The scoreboard flashes, 3 minutes, 29.5 seconds, world record. Gasps and cheers fill the stadium. USA by centimeters. Kenya a fraction behind. Australia with bronze. Romania with dignity intact. Every team executed clean baton work. Every runner gave their maximum, and history was written. Final analysis. Looking back, the story of this race is written in execution, timing, and fractions of a second. The USA built their win on explosive speed at the start and near-perfect baton work throughout, capped by an anchor who held his nerve in the fiercest of duels. Kenya, on the other hand, ran a tactically brilliant race, surging at the right moments, overtaking on lap 7 and stretching the lead by lap 9 with flawless exchanges, only to see it slip in the final strides after a slightly slower handoff gave the Americans their opening. Australia may not have threatened the top two, but their consistency kept them close, with clean transitions and steady pacing that secured bronze. Romania, though outpaced, showed poise and precision, executing smooth handoffs and disciplined form all the way to the finish. The key moments tell the tale. Kenya's decisive move on lap 7, their mid-race surge in lap 9, USA's gritty response and aggressive exchange by lap 12, and the unforgettable final lap drag race where the Americans edged ahead by centimeters. The clock confirmed the quality: 400 meters at 62 seconds, 800 meters at 2:04, 1100 meters at 2:52, and the finish at 3:29.50, a new world record. Every lap, every baton, every split added up to one of the greatest relay performances ever seen. USA edges Kenya at the line, breaking the world record in an unforgettable 1500-meter relay. Australia takes bronze. Romania runs with heart. Every lap, every handoff mattered. If you enjoyed this breakdown, subscribe for more epic race analysis, where tactics, precision, and speed tell the ultimate story.